You know, we in the media tend to honor people after they're gone. Well, there are a couple of characters who entertained the Capital Region for years, and we thought maybe you'd like to catch up with them while they're alive, kicking, and still having fun.
When you're riding the wild stallions, you gotta hang on with both hands. Bye.
If you grew up or just lived around here in the 80s, odds are you remember Fox 23's Ranger Danger.
There's another safety tip from the Fox 23 Kids Club. Yeah.
One introduced now, everybody's favorite uncle. He's certainly mine, Vito Masonetti. Vito.
And Pitch 106's Uncle Vito.
Hi, how you doing, guys? Hi, Uncle Vito.
Both hugely popular.
We gotta have a little fun on this trip.
And thoroughly ridiculous. But what you might not realize is it's the same guy, Fulton County's Gary Locatelli.
So Vito was kind of a more serious, joking, sarcastic kind of guy, where Ranger, at times he had the sarcasm, but he was kind of a bumbler. Oh, now this book won't go in. We'll put this stuff on and get changed into as close as we can to that person.
And if you're wondering who came first, the goofball or the gangster,
We changed the voice a little bit. Kind of go like this.
it was Vito. A job he landed as a complete fluke when one day he called the radio station as a prank.
So I called in and go, "Good morning, Bobby. This is your long-lost Uncle Vito from Bayonne, New Jersey." Well, I never got my diploma because I had to help Uncle Joe out in the back room behind the tomato stand. But these people were nice, and they made me honorary member of the class of '69.
Mason loved it, and Vito became a fixture.
Class of '69, Capital N's favorite class.
Look at this great stuff I found over here. We got some x-rays of different parts of Elvis.
A couple of years later, while shooting an Elvis special in Graceland, Gary caught the eye of Fox 23.
You can see his teeth. He always did have a nice smile, didn't he? Saying, "Hey, would you be interested in doing some kids programming?" And I said, "Sure. Well, I'll come in next week. We'll have a meeting."
Gary went shopping.
I went over to the Walmart. I bought the tan pants and work pants and a shirt and some Timberland shoes and a couple of little a tape that you could write on, which I wrote Danger. And then I went to the Army-Navy store and bought that hat.
Just like that, Ranger Danger was born. Kids loved it, lining up for hours to get an autograph or see him in a parade. What was it about Ranger Danger you think that the kids loved?
I guess that he was goofy. I don't know how else to say it. There you go, Sonny. Thanks, Ma. I'm gonna build a better lunch bag. Everybody and her brother wanted a Ranger Danger lunch bag.
Watch for your chance to call in and win.
You'll be the coolest kid on the bus with your own Ranger Danger lunch bag. This is the last one. I have no more left. This is the only one, and I'm keeping this one.
It's in good shape too. Hang on to it.
Yeah.
And what's crazy is all of this almost didn't happen because initially the radio station made him an offer he could refuse. $5 an hour. Gary was about to say no when a good friend gave him some great advice.
He says, "Someday you'll be able to tell your grandchildren that you had a show on that station." And I thought about it. I said, he's right. I said, if I do it for 6 months, I'll do it. Well, 6 months turned into 30 years.
30 years of making kids, big and small, smile. Not a bad way to spend a life.
Okay, Hulk. Good talking to you. And you know how we always end.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Thanks, Hulkster. Goodbye. Yeah.
What a great guy. Again, he lives in Johnstown. Everybody in town knows Gary, and he still loves to talk about it. The funniest thing, and Cap, you'll appreciate this, is when he was at Ranger Danger, parents were driving to his house. They found out where he lived to try to get an autograph. You know, his wife would say there's kids on the lawn.
He's a great character, Cap. I was thinking my son would have loved watching him now.
And you know, he's truly the nicest man.
Yes.
He really is. I mean, he's a lot of fun. He makes you smile. He's one of those people. Gary's one of those guys, when you're around him, you feel good.
Yep.
He really is. A great story, John. It's great to go back memory lane.
Fun to do.
Yeah, let's head out to